The robotics program is new to the college. It was installed last fall, and we've had 2 pilot groups come through. The whole idea behind the robotics program was to work with the joint partnership with Standard Aero and with Western Diversification, and to bring robotics to Manitoba. In Manitoba, there's no facility offering support to industry, so we found it was very important to provide this support. Currently, the only places you can get the training needed to program and operate robots is in Mississauga, Brampton, and Calgary.
When I first thought of robotics, I didn't connect the two, but now once you get into the robotics lab, it makes a lot more sense. You can produce mass welds, whereas a person would get fatigued. This can produce constant welds that are all sound. If a person gets fatigued, they're not all going to look the same, where a robot will put the same weld out continuously. If you have robotics on your ticket, I'm sure they'll look at that for if they need the position filled, then you have a leg up already.
Teaching robotics usually involves a little bit of theory class, so describing what the robot's going to do, explaining why it happens that way, and then allowing the students to, through trial and error, actually make the process happen.
Okay, so what we're going to do a quick review. So we'll get everybody to send their robot home.
The response from the students has been great. From some of them, their point of view is that it's just a big video game, a big RC. So a lot of them have fun with the project part of it. They learn a little bit about the basics, and then they're given free rein to create their own programs.
When I first learned that we were doing robotics, I thought it was going to be something new, and it's something that we haven't learned yet. So I knew it was going to be hard, but when you first come into the program, you want to think that it's going to be easy, and then you start learning about programming and setting up stuff the way it needs to be set up, and it changes your whole mindset.
I think welders do learn differently when they're working with the robots. They're looking at it from a different point of view. They want to see it move. They want to see the action. One of the comments students have made is that, well, I can weld faster than it would take this machine to learn it. So I think one of the biggest challenges is them realizing that the robot doesn't have a brain. So the students have to use their own, and a lot of times there's frustration behind that. The group of welders at the end of this course will have basic programming skills. Our lab has 6 MH5 robots that the students work in groups of 2 or 3 with. So by the end of the course, they have some basic programming experience. They can create simple programs, and from there they'll be able to take it and learn the next level, get into the welding portion of it. I'm hoping that in the future, maybe 5-10 years from now, robotics will be a standalone program at Red River College. I'm hoping that we will have more welding robots and be able to take the students to the next level, take it from basic programming to a full robotics course, automation. I'm most proud of the accomplishments the students make in a 1-week course. They go from walking in thinking that this is nothing more than a big video game to realizing it's a lot more in depth. There's a lot more theory behind it. And by the end of the week, I guess the sunshine and rainbows is that their programs work. We put them in play mode, and it generates a lot of excitement in the class.